Welcome back. It's time for Renne's connection event, the Student Council President's Office. Ooh. Seems Renne's been working non-stop to keep the festival running. All part of the job, I guess. But considering she's asking for a favor, for once, I should probably lend her a hand. Yes, indeed. Van parted ways with his companion and went off on his own, in order to take care of a certain request. Ba-doom. And that's what led to the bicycle parking incident. We've since changed the way we're directing traffic, so I don't expect this to be an issue going forward. Well, I'm glad to hear this matter came to a swift resolution, which was no doubt owed to your prompt response, I'm sure. Thank you for the report. Keep up the good work, as always. Of course, and one last thing. I know you're in charge of the festival and all, but I hope you'll give yourself a break soon. It's long overdue. Good on you, Albert. Message for you, sir. Hello, Renne Bright speaking. How am I? A direct inquiry from the Institute? Is that in regards to the dissertation I published recently? So, they would like me to give a lecture on the design theories behind network traffic for long-distance communication. I understand. I'll check my schedule and get back with you as soon as I can. Have a lovely day. Phew, no rest for the weary student council president, I suppose. I mean, it's framing the picture frame there, so who's in the frame? There you go. No, I shouldn't complain. I'm not the only one who's busy after all. Well then, I think I'll take advantage of this brief respite to chip away at the paperwork. I'll start with the club applications and the paperwork submitted for the new school year. Oh, come in. What if it's Odette this time? Hey there. Sorry to interrupt. You look as busy as ever, Miss President. Ah, good afternoon, Van. This is an unexpected surprise, but not an unwelcome one. To what do I owe this visit? Has something happened? If there's a problem, I'll make sure it's taken care of right away. Actually, I just came to ask one simple question. Want to come on a little date with me? My, Van cried. Never took you for a casual flirt. Wonder how Anya's and Elaine would react if I spilled the tea on this little move you're making. Huh? Why are you bringing them up? Anyway. Looks like you've wrapped up all the work you need to for now. You can spare the time, I'm sure. But if you want to play the stubborn card, I'll just have to drag you out of his office by force. Well, you aren't leaving me much choice in the matter. Not that I'm objecting, of course. Absconding with you might make for a pleasant change of pace. Ah, change of pace. Would you care to escort me? Of course. Van led ran out the rear exit. The two of them headed out into town in his pickup truck. Books. Ah, so they have new sightseeing guides for Le Burle and Crossbell, do they? There's even one for the Empire. And a copy of something called Woo Baby. Huh. Can't imagine I'll be heading out in that way anytime soon, but I'd like to someday. Bet there's loads of great desserts you can only find over on the west half of the continent. Well, if you do decide to go out that way, I wouldn't mind showing you around. I can take you on a tour of all the major cities, and I can help you find the places that are off the map. I know all the best restaurants. Careful, I might take you up on that offer. When sweets are involved. Huh, never really had you pegged as the type who'd like fishing. Oh yeah, I think you had once told me your older sister was pretty into it. She's a bracer, yeah? I think I'm choking on the words fishing at the moment. That's right. She taught me how to fish before I moved to Calvert. I only do it on occasion, but it's a nice way to pass the time. She and her partner are traveling all over Zumeria in the effort to achieve A-rank status. She sends me pictures of fish she catches sometimes. She would do. Although I do wish you'd spare me the details of their little lover spats. Sounds like the two of you are pretty tight. They've been through a lot. Holy shit! It's that limited edition cake everyone's been hyping up about. Every time I poke my head in here, it's always sold out. It's even featured in a magazine special on heavenly confections. It certainly looks delicious. It would probably go well with a refreshing cup of tea. Oh, delightful. Want to give it a try? I know you're only asking because you want to try it for yourself, but very well. We can have some. Hell yeah. Might be in it for the cup of tea. Although, as long as it wasn't a tea party with Renne, you gotta be wary of that. Eventually, the pair made their way to the Grand Circuit. After partaking in a leisurely stroll around the racetrack, they did some window shopping and dropped by the beer garden. For their final stop, they decided to ride the Ferris wheel. Yeah, sure packed a lot in one day, huh? Indeed, you have my gratitude, Van. This was exactly the sort of break I needed. Although I can't help but feel this supposed date is missing something. A touch of romance, perhaps? Hey, cut me some slack. I'm already in enough trouble as it is for running off with a high school girl. What a pity. Alright. It's about time you came clean. About the reason you took me on this date, I mean. It's almost as though you could tell I was in low spirits. Just looking off to the side like, I don't know what you mean. What are you on about? No, me? Me? No! I know you did all this from a place of genuine concern. But the timing was just a little too perfect, even for you. Tell me. Did Estelle, Joshua, and Tita send you a 4SPG through the guild? My guess is yes. They were unable to fulfill their promise of coming to today's festival. Aww. So this must be their way of making up for that. Aww. Well, guess the cat's out of the bag. I already told them they didn't need to come. I didn't want them to feel guilty. They have their hands full with their work at the guild and the ZCF, so I fully understand why they couldn't make the time. I know they were looking forward to it, and that it was out of their hands. I tried to reassure them I was fine, but they know you quite well. Now I suppose they could tell that deep down I miss them. They really are such kind, lovely people. That's why I miss them so. Yeah, that much is clear as day. I mean, they were the ones who found you when you were still wandering around on your own as Kitty. You've all got a special bond. Indeed we do. They're my pride and joy. Thank you, Van. This really was a nice surprise. Maybe one day I can return the favor to them. It's ironic that the former Kitty could only barely scratch the surface. You didn't think the surprise was over already, did you? Got a little smirk on my face. A new holo system? What is... Good morning, Renne. You have grown, partner. Oh... I genuinely dropped my controller at just like the logic of like it's obvious what it is. If anybody knows, it's like oh. That's genuinely like I say it stunned me. I'm talking, but you know I've got to do the commentary of you don't want me just sitting here saying nothing. It's the sort of thing like drop my controller and I've started to tear up. It's like oh. So I tried to grab my controller, I was just like, no, I need a moment. Because it's like, oh, that's so nice. Huh? Are you, is it really you? It is. Oh. It's that sort of thing, I was genuinely like, I don't see why people were saying this was so good. I was like, so far it's just like, it's nice. It's nice, but then it got to that, I was like, instantly like, I get it. Oh. It's just like genuinely just tearing up. I was shocked I dropped my controller out of shock. It's like, what the hell? But anyway, no. Don't say that. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Renne. He sustained critical damage to his logic unit. There's no backup system for Gordius class archaisms. It'll be alright. We'll fix you, well. Goodbye. Aw. Can't do it justice. First recorded reactivation since 1204. It's good to see you again, Renne. Can't remember how to say the name, because I always say Patamata. It's like Patamata, is that it? Did we surprise you? Oh, that just tops it off, doesn't it? Sorry we couldn't make it to the festival, Renne. I know it doesn't really make up for it, but we've had this gift in the works for a super long time. Now that you're coming up on graduation, and since you're soon to be turning 18, we wanted to do something special to commemorate the occasion. It took a lot of people to make it happen, and we now owe favors to people all over the world. But it was all worth it, because we were able to bring back someone who meant the world to you. How's that for a surprise? We hope you like it. Estelle, Joshua, and even Tita. No, I'm sure you weren't the only ones who did this. That's right, your family and friends weren't my only clients. The Golden Butterfly and the Direwolf were also in on this. Oh, and an unnamed fortune teller and a phantom thief pitched in too. Oh! Oh, so good! Oh! Why is this a connection of it? Why is this not just an event? Cause we're taking it forward. This is something that is definitely happening. The request was signed by the whole lot of them. Even Jörg, wherever he is, putting his name down. It's the same Gordius class archaism that was destroyed during Crossbow's first bid for independence 5 years ago. They've been working on restoring it in secret, and they asked me to deliver it to you. All these years! They've just... Oh! Now I can support you once more. It is good to be home, Renne. Oh! Welcome home. Welcome home, Patamata. We'll go with that, because that's how I say it. Well done, Van. Well done. Yes, mate. I mean, everyone else helping out, but you delivering it at this point, fantastic. Looks like my work here is done. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, Tita, everyone. I hope you realize just how unfair this is. You kept all this from me, and even roped Jörg and Luciola into it. Your best friend's the one who got the ball rolling. You took an interest in Hollow Cores while researching the Zephyr standard. And when the idea popped into her head, she and your family set to work on it. You had to get in contact with Ouroboros, do it right this time, just this once, and Jörg so that they could restore Patamata as a Hollow Core. It turns out, news travels fast in the society. Once the word hit, it spread like wildfire. They wanted to just give it this. It's so nice! They all gathered the data from when Patamata was destroyed, along with any scrap of archive info from the 13 factories. Using that as a base, they were able to assemble a logic unit that was as close to the original as you could get. Then they recreated it. Having said that, it's still just a prototype. They'll be making some improvements in the future. They got past all kinds of organizational and international barriers to make this happen. It's a miracle in the truest sense of the word. I mean, that just signifies how nice this is. Like, the level they've gone to restore Patamata. This is all thanks to the connections you made along the way. They all came together and made it a reality. You're right. Don't forget that you played a part in all this too, Van. Yeah, exactly. You speak as though you had next to no involvement, but that simply isn't true. After all, you're the one who lives in the space between the light and dark, allowing you to be connected to and trusted by those of both sides. I mean, I guess. Anyway, hopefully this helps you realize just how many people you have in your corner. Yes, I feel like this experience has really driven that point home for me. You've really outdone yourself this time, Ven. Nah, all I did was handle one little request. But I will say, just because you can do anything doesn't mean you should try to do everything. If you need help, just a phone call away, and you can always shoot me a 4SPG whenever you'd like. I'll do whatever I can for you. Oh, you. You really are impossible. You just won't play fair, will you? Feel like I'll never be able to repay all you've done for me. And that's the thing, you don't need to. It's as simple as that. It's like, you don't have to repay him. No. One day, I'll find a way. I mean, if you can, try it, but you don't need to. After that, Van and Renne got off the Ferris wheel and made their way back to Aramis Academy, enjoying the drive along the way.
Thank you for bringing Potter Mater back to me. I do hope you realize I will not stand to let this debt go unpaid. Prepare yourself, because one day I will show you just how grateful I really am.
No mind. But yeah, that was... Again! I'd want to put that in the thumbnail as just that, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's following along at this point. Or maybe they're viewing the scene because they didn't pick it up and stuff like that. Plus, if anybody randomly saw it, it's like, no, it ruins it. I don't want to ruin that. Because that's so, again, I'm just shocked I dropped my controller. Because I was just like, just proper shocked. Like, I couldn't hold on to the controller anymore. So like, what? That's so, yeah, we're keeping that one, obviously. Do I need to say more? I think I've explained, like, my position on that one. Like, when it happened, it was like, no. Dropped my controller, started tearing up. Like, oh. Fantastic. Absolutely the best one. Catra's close second. Because that one's really, really good as well. Really good. But
in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
You know, how I'd probably say it is like, if you were playing just the Daybreak, like, you know, we always say like you can start from an arc. So say you started with the Calvert arc and you viewed that scene, it'd still be like, it'll have some sense to you. You'd be like, oh, that's kind of nice. But you'd probably view Catra's more important because you have like more history with Catra. Like, that one's definitely one for those of us who have played the other games. I'd say like that one has more history and element to it that's so important for us to really gather that. So again, it comes back to that point I've had in the past where it's like, be interesting to see someone who did start with Calvert and then went back, like played Daybreak 2, and then decided, I'm going to play the Sky games because there's a remake coming and all that type of stuff. Maybe that'd be a thing. That would be interesting to see their point of view on that scene. Like, what did they get out of it? Maybe they got something different out of it that provides some insight into like how we feel about it. So, that would be very interesting in itself as well. But I can only speak from the position of someone who understands, and again, it's like, oh, that's so nice. Again, especially because of all the people that were involved in making it happen. Some people we haven't seen properly since Sky. Such a certain fortune teller. I said properly before you were like, no, it was in the crossbow. No, properly. You know what I mean. Properly. It's like, yeah. That's so nice. I can see why people said that was the best. Because it, like, yeah, for me, that one. I can't see Shizuna's or Yume's topping that. I just can't. I just can't, because that was so nice. Because it's like, do we have Ren in the group? Because it's like, I want to equip it. And we do. We do. Like, open.
Looking to adjust your ornaments?
Get out of here, Frau. There we go.
Potter Mater, ready to assist.
Oh, it's so nice. Like, yay. He's back. Because that was heartbreaking. But now it's just like, just go with that whole Falcom thing of like, nobody's ever going to stay dead. But that one, it feels like that one was earned. That one was earned. I think that's the thing. When like in the past, like characters have come back from the dead. It's not earned.
As well as a one-on-one basketball.
That's an issue I've had in the past where it's like, oh, they're back. Okay. Or they didn't really die. It's like, oh, okay. That one, that was earned, and it makes sense, and it shows the trust and love from her family and friends. It's like, oh, it's just, yeah. So good. Again, still shocked I dropped my controller because it's just like I had to let go of it because I was just like, what? Because just that realization was like, oh no. Oh. Anyway, let's end this part here. I do have plans for the next part, which is Shizuna's connection event. We'll see that in the next part. Ta-da. For now.